Once again, we're coming close to the end of the year, and so Jesus says things to us that are really important about our lives. And we're given this story of the three servants. What is common among them, even though they receive differing amounts because of their ability, is that the Lord puts his trust in them. The master of the house really trusts them with some of his wealth. And that trust is really appreciated by the first two who have 5 and 3 talents. It prompts in them a spirit of gratitude, also allowing them in some way to see this as an opportunity in order to do something that is going to prosper the whole household, including the master. And that is what differentiates them from the one who is fearful. 25 years ago, when I became a bishop, I have to admit that there was some fear in my heart about whether or not the task of being a bishop at a young age would really be something I was up to. One pastor pulled me aside, sensing the fear, said, "Don't approach this appointment with fear, but with gratitude as an opportunity in which you can do greater good." That, I think, is important for each one of us as we look upon the opportunities that we have in life, the demands that are made on us as married couples, as people who care for others, as those who have great responsibilities in society. Not to be fearful of the challenge before us, but to be grateful that we have been entrusted by God to do something good for others. But there's something else that differentiates these two from the one who buried the treasure, the talent in the ground, and that is they are very diligent. They go about their work and make sure that there is some earning from the talents that they've been given. The other one is called lazy because all he does is bury the one talent into the ground. That too, I think, is important for us to keep in mind. Slothfulness and laziness about life in many ways has never been the Christian way. We need to appreciate the fact that when we have been entrusted with things in life, we have to get about the business of really taking on the job before us, to have that sense of duty and calling. So many people do that each and every day. Parents who raise children, teachers in schools, those who provide safety on the streets, those who work in hospitals as caregivers. So many people each and every day are proud of the work that they do. And that in many ways is a recognition that they've been entrusted with something by God in order to make a contribution to society. So today, as we hear this gospel text that tells us about what really matters, it's an opportunity for us to see that the Lord entrusts so much to us to be generous to others, but to accept that calling with real gratitude, but also a diligence, making sure that we take pride in the work, whatever it is that we are called to do, whatever vocation we have, to be diligent, to take pride, to realize that what we do makes a difference in the eyes of God. And in that way, when our time comes before the Lord, he will say what he said to these servants who prospered the work of their hands. "Welcome into my kingdom, good and faithful servant. Share now in the kingdom that I offer."